currently in Sydney right now and eating a very bright pear. Trying to find a good spot to place my camera. This is a great angle. This is my first time in Sydney and I've lived in Australia like for a big portion of my life and I've just never been here. Perth is actually quite far away from Sydney. We're on opposite ends. Since I don't travel interstate a lot at all, I just thought that, you know, since I'm here already, why not book a book event somewhere? So I reached out to Kinokuniya. Their team has always been very nice and very friendly since I Want to Be Spaghetti was published 2 years ago. So I just reached out on a whim to see if they'd be interested in doing like a little collaboration together. Just as I thought, their team was so lovely and they allocated me a time slot today at 2 p.m. to do like a cute little meet and greet. In the 2 weeks leading up to today, I've been busy preparing for this little meet and greet. I wanted to give out freebies to people who buy a copy of I Want to Be Spaghetti. I'll also be signing books and I'll also be giving out like free stickers to anyone who just show up and come. The point is I don't want anyone to leave empty-handed and it's just gonna be like a fun little hangout at Kinokuniya. I've never been to Kinokuniya before, but I have been to a Kinokuniya in Japan. Everyone tells me it's like the best bookstore and I'm just gonna spend hours there. So I plan on arriving earlier so that I could look around. I'm probably gonna leave with like a huge haul. So yeah, just gonna grab some brunch with people while I'm here as well. And it's going to be a very wholesome, cozy little trip. And just more on the freebies that I'll be giving out today at the book event. I got these beautiful customized letterpress printed bookmarks printed in Perth for this event. And I actually went to a vintage print shop in Perth to get these done. And it was such a beautiful experience. My friend Anne owns and runs this vintage print shop. It is located in Whiteman Park in Perth if you ever want to check it out. And it was just so amazing to see these like massive vintage print machine being used in this day and age, because a lot of these print machines are from like the 50s, some of them are even from the 20s or like the 30s, so they're really old. They're made of many machine parts that are most likely not even in production anymore. The fact that they're working and they're still in use every single day is amazing to me. It's not every day that you get to see something like this in operation, so it was a very humbling and very cool experience just to be in that print shop. It really makes you think like you take your little home printer for granted. Everything is automated these days. You just press print and everything's just on the go. But when you use like these vintage print machines, you know, a lot of things are hand fed into the machines. A lot of machine parts have to be manually operated and controlled. And the reason why I chose to get something printed at this vintage print shop is that, one, I really do want to support this method of printing just to keep it alive. These are literally heritage printers, and like all small businesses, they need support to stay afloat. And also, nothing really beats the craftsmanship of something that is printed in this method. The quality is just absolutely unmatched. I'm excited to give out these bookmarks today, and I'm very happy with how they turned out. They turned out exactly how I wanted them to. And just if you're in Perth, Western Australia, go check out Bright Press, and does a lot of printing workshop for adults and kids as well. So yeah, I'll put their socials in the description box below, and I'll see you guys at Kinokuniya soon. Hello, I'm just popping in with a voiceover here because I'm absolutely trash at vlogging in public. But here we are finally at Kinokuniya. It is a massive shop. They had a massive manga aisle, books in foreign languages, just any books you can think of, they had it.
They had this cute little station set up for me and also posters of my meet and greet events stuck all around the store. I seriously thought I would have a good hour to shop around before my book event, but I was so nervous I couldn't even focus on what I was looking at. And then it was time to meet everyone. Everyone rocked up smiling and giving me hugs and stuff, and oh my goodness, it turned out to be so wholesome and I wasn't nervous anymore. After the event ended, I was finally in the mood to do a bit of shopping, and we ended the day with looking at the Sydney Opera House. We're in Sydney, of course we had to see this. The next day was super exciting for me because we went to Sea Life. They were doing a collaboration with Animal Crossing, and I felt so lucky to be able to catch this in Sydney because they extended the event by like a week or so, and we happened to be there while that was happening. There was a stamp rally set up around the aquarium, so you walk around and you collect stamps of different Animal Crossing characters. We really enjoyed doing this. It was so cute, and of course the aquarium itself was beautiful. It was a lot bigger than it looked from the outside, and we were really surprised towards the end because the whole walk leads you to a penguin ride. This was really cool. You get to go on a little boat and look at penguins. The whole area was really cold, but we got to see some penguins up close, and we were just not expecting to go on a ride in an aquarium at all, so that was a pleasant surprise. They also had the Isabel mascot stationed at a photo area at different time slots. I have a very irrational fear of mascots, so we didn't do this, but towards the end of the tour, after you look through the gift shop, if you show the staff members your completed stamp rally sheet, you get these really cute postcards for free. We were really hungry after the aquarium visit, so we went to Loon for some croissants. We've been to Loon a couple of times in Melbourne and Brisbane, but we just had to come to the Sydney store as well because they're just so good. The next morning, just before our flight back to Perth, being the crazy people that we are, we went to get more croissants. We went to Moonface for these, and at this point we've consumed a whopping 11 croissants between the two of us in the span of 2 days. And that was it. Our short and sweet Sydney trip. We met our loved ones, ate good food, and we're ready to go home. Hello, I'm back from Sydney, and I just want to show you guys what I bought while I was on my trip. But to start off, I just want to thank everyone who came to Kinokuniya to meet me, and also this is a little gift from River, who came to my book event, and she was nice enough to give me a copy of this comic and some Tamagotchi goodies. I'm just honestly so grateful that people even showed up at the book event, so you guys honestly didn't need to get me anything, but I am very grateful regardless, and I'm going to treasure these goodies forever. So again, a big shout out to River for being such an MVP and getting me one of these. These Tamagotchi Paradise comics were given out on Free Comic Book Day. I did not think I would get one of these at all because they were given out mainly in the US. I didn't even know they were being given out in Australia, but she managed to get like 2 copies and she gave me one, so I'm going to treasure this forever. This comic book is really special because it was kind of like the first hint that Bandai gave the public about their next release, which is the Tamagotchi Paradise. I can't wait for that to come out, but yeah, this was the first image of the Tamagotchi Paradise that everyone got to see, and like the whole community was just like, is this an Easter egg? Turns out it is. We are getting a new device that looks like this. I wonder if they're gonna do more volumes because it says episode 0 here. You can also read this comic for free online. I believe there's a digital version, so all the more reason to never open this. And she also gave me this Tamagotchi Uni case. I'm currently running my Tamagotchi Angel Uni, so it kind of fits perfectly. The colors are so beautiful. Thank you again, River. She also gave me a couple of more things, but I've packed them away, so regardless, I'm super grateful. This is another little goodie bag that I got from Muna. Muna is a Sydney-based artist, and she popped by the book event as well and gave me this. It's been a while since I did any tabling like events or like markets and stuff like that, and it's just really nice to be able to meet other creatives. She popped by and then she gave me some of her products. These are sticker sheets that she designed. They are so cute. I've been wanting to make sticker sheets like this too, but I just don't know how well they would do in my shop because I feel like people mainly definitely want to buy handmade goodies from me. Here are some more stickers that she designed. Thank you so much for popping by. I am gonna stick these onto my Game Boy Advance. I just got a case for it and it's looking really blank and empty and needs some stickers. And if you like Muna's work, go follow her. I stumbled upon like a blind box shop in Sydney and I got this Sanrio one. I actually really wanted Usahana. Like, this was my tip-top choice, and I also did not mind getting Wish Me Mel as well as the strawberry dude here. I've already opened this, so I know what I have. And I got Mel. She is really adorable and she has like a little furry rainbow colored tail. I still really want Usahana though. I also got a couple of gachapons. This one is a wooden Krabby. Let me open it. I really want to feel if it's really wood or if it's like acrylic. Ooh. Okay, it's acrylic. There was also like an onigiri and a couple of other options in the gachapon. Oh, this one is another gift that River gave me along with the Tamagotchi comic book and other goodies. It's got little young Mamechi on it. I love young Mamechi. Look, definitely gonna hang this somewhere. Have not decided where though. I also got this angel blue gachapon. I feel like angel blue is starting to trend again. I talked about angel blue in my previous video because I had gotten an angel blue Tamagotchi connection. I feel like angel blue was the icon of the Y2K era and it seems like they're getting popular again, which I'm not mad about. I also got a Froggo. This one is just a lazy Froggo that lies on the ground like that. I have another one of these froggies from another series. Let's put his limbs on him because he's looking really sad right now. Pop the leg in as well. It looks like he's struggling and he's just trying to reach out to his remote. I have a whole collection of froggy gachapons in my living room, so this is just gonna go onto that shelf. This is so hilarious. I also went to a shop called Hands. I've actually shopped from Hands before, but only online, so it was really nice to be able to go to their physical store. And I picked up these really cute plates. I was a tiny bit hesitant to get these because I didn't know how to carry them back and make sure they didn't break in transit. I ended up hand carrying them onto my flight and they made it okay. Okay, I'm really hoping my friends don't watch this video, but I got some really funny greeting cards from Hands as well. I really love the selection of cards that they had at the Hands shop. This one is less of a funny one. It's just a really derpy dinosaur and I really liked the art. This one, look how adorable. Like, I just imagine myself being on the receiving end of this card and I would really love this. So I plan on giving this to my good friends. And then this one is really funny. This one is just happy birthday, but they're cat poop. I also found these Usahana hair clips. I collect Usahana merch, so this was just like a cute little addition to my collection. And it's really nice to see Usahana out in the wild. Like, we don't get a lot of merch of her anymore, but she's such a cutie pie and deserves more love. Lastly, while I was doing my book event at Kinokuniya, I picked up this book. Oh, I don't have enough space. Hold on. There you go. This is the book. It is called Imaginary Storefronts in English. This book is in Japanese though, and it was published in Japanese. It is a beautiful book by Mateusz Urbanowicz. I'm so sorry if I've butchered his name. I absolutely love his work. He has a couple of other books that are just like a collection of different Tokyo storefronts that he's illustrated. This is his newest book, and apparently it took him more than 4 years to make this, and I was so thrilled to see this at Kinokuniya in Australia too. Like, normally I have to get these books imported, which is a bit annoying because the wait time for these books to get delivered is quite long. Here's a little sneak peek of what it looks like inside the book. It is filled with drawing after drawing of different stores. The best thing about this book is, even though it was published in Japanese, there is English translation directly underneath all the Japanese descriptions. I can spend hours looking at these drawings, honestly. The level of skills and techniques that goes into making a book like this is just just incredible. Very, very happy to have found this in Sydney. Oh my god, I just realized underneath the book jacket is a different cover design, and even the binding of the book is really nice. I just love everything about this book. And that's everything I got in Sydney. It was a really nice short trip. It's been a while since I traveled interstate, and to be able to do a book event interstate just feels really, really good. I used to do markets in like Melbourne and stuff, and I really miss it. So being able to do this book event is kind of motivating me to do more stuff like this. Thank you again to everyone who came to Kinokuniya to buy a copy of I Want to Be Spaghetti. I'm very grateful for your support, and it was just so fun talking to you all. I'll be going back to work now and making some cute ceramics. Let's talk again very soon. Bye!